Whether you're out winter camping or you're just clearing off your driveway in your vehicle to get ready to go somewhere, the key in all of this in the winter is trying to keep warm. A lot of us have a heavy duty winter coat. We might have the heavy duty fake fur hats that you pull out when it's really cold. It's about -2 right now here in mid Michigan, at least in terms of the feels like temperature. It's really more single digits positive, but that's still pretty cold. And then you've got heavy boots and you can put on snow pants, and there's different kinds of gloves you can use. And I have a real personal problem with keeping my hands warm. And so I have tried all kinds of different gloves and mittens and combinations. And eventually I decided I just needed to go to hand warmers for any time I was going to be out for a long time. And I've tried 3 different kinds now. There's the rechargeable kind, which is kind of new on the market. They're almost like a battery block that you might have for your phone, but they have a heating element in them. So when you turn them on, they warm up pretty quickly. There are the butane fluid style that Zippo makes. That's the one that I have. You fill it with butane and then you ignite it and it warms up, and you keep it in a pouch so you don't burn yourself on the metal. And then there are the chemical reaction type, the throwaway style that you can activate, and then they go on for about 6 to 8 to 10 hours, depending on the brand that you're buying. And you can stick those into things like boots or into your gloves. When it comes to gloves, there are a couple things that I have found work reasonably well. One is to get gloves that have liners. I have a pair now. This is just the liner part of the glove. And then this is the actual glove itself. It's a Burton. There's probably other brands out there that you might consider trying. One thing I like about the Burton style is that it has this zipper on the top where you can take one of those chemical heater packets and stick it inside there, and it actually warms the entire glove over time. So that's been pretty handy, I have found. The rechargeable style of hand warmers are the easiest to use. They are easy to recharge, and they heat up much quicker than the other styles. But because they are rechargeable, once that battery is worn out, it's done. And depending on how many hours you're going to be out, they may not last long enough to give you what you need to keep your hands warm with the available battery power. That means only 2 or 3 hours on high. The most consistent level of heat for many, many hours has come from the old style Zippo hand warmer. It's also the most complicated because you have to fill it with butane fluid and then you have to ignite it so you get the catalytic burner going. There's no actual flame on the unit. Once that's ignited, then you put the metal cap on, and then you have to put the whole thing in a pouch to carry it around so you don't burn yourself on the metal. But if you want a good 10 to 12 hours of consistent heat, this has been the best one so far. The most common style that most people are used to seeing are the hand warmers, and sometimes there's toe warmers or foot warmers. They're basically just a chemical pouch that you shake to get activated, and then they take a while to heat up, sometimes 15 to 30 minutes before you get any real warmth out of them. And sometimes, depending on whether you have them in a glove or a boot, if they don't have enough oxygen going to them, they will lose heat. You have to take them out, shake them again, and get them going. But they are the most convenient, even if they give out the least amount of heat. I've had mixed results with all 3 of them, depending on the activity level, depending on what I'm trying to do, and depending on how long I'm going to be out and whether it's worth filling and lighting one or activating one, or if just the rechargeable one that turns on and off is the best way to go.